this the end of Aaron Rodgers as we know it? Are we done? Is he done? That's an honest question. After news came out that he's being released by the New York Jets, everybody is left wondering, where does he end up? What's next for Aaron Rodgers? Does he even like football anymore? Does he even want to play? He's a 40-something-year-old quarterback that just came off of an Achilles injury. I don't know if you've ever been around a person that's torn their Achilles, but that recovery is not fun. It's not easy, and it's not short. This year he threw for just under 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns. His bar is so high, and the New York Jets were so shitty last year that it just really puts a magnifying glass on everything over there. I think he could come back next year and have a better year than he had last year, but where is that going to be? Where is he going to end up? Let's call a spade a spade. He has gotten weird. He's gotten prickly. He's gotten difficult to deal with. I don't know if you watched his ayahuasca documentary on Netflix, but it became way more about ayahuasca and hugging people than actual football or than his actual life and journey. It was supposed to be like a redemption arc from his Achilles surgery and kind of tell the story of his life and his career and how he's gotten to this place of inner peace, right? Whatever you want to call it. I was very uninterested by the time the second episode came. I just think he's become, candidly, a bigger problem than a solution. When Tom Brady left New England, number of suitors would have wanted him. They went and won a Super Bowl. Now, with Aaron Rodgers, the list is short of teams that would actually want to bring him in. I count 6, by the way. Giants, Steelers, Colts, Titans, Seahawks, Raiders. Do any of those teams want to perhaps set back a rebuild by bringing in a 40-plus-year-old quarterback? The Giants one is weird. I'm not sure how realistic that is, but they don't have a quarterback, and they're going to need to get one. The Steelers, to me, are an underdog, and it might be a move that Mike Tomlin could pull. And then you've got the Raiders, which realistically, to me, makes the most sense. Now, when we're talking about drafting a quarterback, Shedeur Sanders is written all over Vegas. You can see it now, can't you? But you've got Pete Carroll there, and you've got Chip Kelly as the offensive coordinator. They could be very excited to bring in a guy like Shedeur. But I also kind of like, with the age of Pete Carroll, his success, his track record, kind of the timeline that he's on, maybe he might align with Aaron Rodgers. Maybe Tom Brady might be able to bring in a guy like Aaron Rodgers. That's the one place that I see as a realistic option, but it all depends on what they think as far as a rookie class. Do they think Shedeur is a guy that they want to invest in? Do they want to bring in Aaron Rodgers, where if you're lucky, you get two years out of him, maybe 2, 3? He's been injured. Does he like football anymore? Does he have other interests? That's the concern. So, and that's why I don't think that we're going to see anything of value in Aaron Rodgers the remainder of his career, whatever there is left, whether he's choosing to be done or the NFL chooses to be done with him. I don't think it looks very bright, and I never would have said this. I don't think he would have had the way this is ending written in his storybook, and it's gotten uglier and uglier as years have gone by. I think he's becoming more and more over it. I don't know how much want to is in there still. Admittedly, I'm a Chicago Bears fan. Aaron Rodgers has been my landlord for almost my entire life, and I've never hated him, never disliked him. I have envied him, and I've envied Packers fans who don't know what it's like not to have a quarterback. My entire life, they've had 3 quarterbacks, and 2 of them are going to the Hall of Fame, and the third is Jordan Love, and who knows what his future holds. But sometimes when it comes to these GOATs and these legends, it just sucks to see their career end dramatically and not on their terms. We'll see. Stay tuned.